Welcome to Philly Fight World, where the fists fly, stories matter, and the heart of boxing beats louder than ever. We're not just another podcast. Nah, we're building a movement. Our mission? To be one of the best boxing podcasts in America, not by chasing clout, but by celebrating the real ones. We bring fans and fighters together, shining light on the journey, from the underground gyms to the world title stage. Whether it's a rising prospect or a seasoned champ, we share the blood, sweat, and sacrifice that defines this sport. We give a mic to the warriors and a platform to the passion. This isn't just boxing talk. This is culture. This is community. This is Philly Fight World. And always remember, it's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and get back up. That's what boxing teaches us. That's what life demands of us. And that's exactly what we're about. Philly Fight World, where the gloves never drop and the stories never stop. Welcome to Philly Fight World.
91. Steve Weisfeld, 96-93. Eric Marlinsky, 95-94, all three. For your winner by unanimous decision, and the new WBA Continental North American Welterweight Champion, Tahmir, the Dog Small.
What up, everybody? As you already know, it's fight news. There's fight media. This is Philly Fight World with none other than your host, myself, and Mr. Sooly here. You see the title, you see the name, you saw the clips. We're here with the Don himself, the champ. It's belt season with Tahmir Small. Gentlemen, what's going on?
What's going on? How y'all doing?
Good.
Good to see y'all. Good to see you. Good to have you here, Ty.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we got your dad in the background over there.
He must have got a call. I'm gonna drop him out and then bring him back when he jumps back in. But
There you go.
so where do we start? So much. We talked pre-fight. We talked about the prediction. What did I say? I said he's gonna wear some hardware around your waist. You made it true. You made it happen. Hard fought fight. Got in there and did your thing. I mean, let's talk about that night a little bit, man. Talk about what that felt like in like pre, during, and then post fight. Tell us how that felt.
I mean, you don't want to psych yourself out for no fight. So I'll be trying to keep, fight day and all that just like a regular normal day. Like I'm about to go to the gym and go spar or something. But this win definitely felt different from the rest of them. After the win, you actually walking away with something. You got some hardware with you. The other ones, they just get you out the ring. But this one definitely felt like I accomplished something. It was just a whole different feeling than every single one of my last fights. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Big win off of Jose Vazquez.
Romain.
Tough fight. I'm sure we used to seeing you knocking people out in the first, second round.
Right.
But you got in there with a champion. You got in there with a champion this time, and it was a tough fight. And definitely a good win, man. Great win. I know going into the fight, me and Blake was talking about, the when you guys had the face off and how tall this guy was. Usually you the tall guy, and it was something different to see you looking up to somebody, man, height wise, and I'm like, wow, how was this going to be different, man? How was that? How was that getting in the ring with somebody, that much taller?
I ain't gonna lie, it really ain't make a difference. That's when I actually got comfortable. When I seen him and I got up close to him, that's when I actually got comfortable. You know what I mean? Because the whole time before the fight, I just wanted to. That's all. I just be trying to get close to my opponents. You know what I'm saying? That's all. So once I seen him at the press conference, but we was across from each other. I really wanted to get close to him, but they ain't let us.
Size him up.
Yeah. So when we get to the weigh-ins, and it's time to get close to him, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm a little comfortable. That's why I'm smiling. I'm like, we here now. And you know what I mean? I actually could see him. I was looking in his eyes. So that's what made me feel better.
Definitely you can probably put like you said, you can kind of get a feel now versus you see videotape and all that. You can actually see it live and in front of you. And I definitely feel that.
Yeah.
So how did you feel? In that moment when you dropped him, like you feel like he wasn't gonna get back up. Like how did you feel at that moment when you put him down?
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't think he was gonna get back up, but he did. He took his time. If he would have just jumped straight back up, it probably would have been something different. But he took his time. He took his 8 seconds. You know what I'm saying? He did. He did. I guess he did what he was supposed to do. He's supposed to sit down, get his mind back right. That's what he did. You know what I mean? I was definitely trying to get him out the way when he got back up. I was a little too anxious. You know what I mean? If you ask me, but we got the job done anyway.
There you go.
Sooly?
How was that? I know, I visited you in the gym a few times and seen a preparation that you went through this time compared to the other times that you fought. I know you had a new strength trainer.
Yeah.
How was that? How was that? How was that work?
I ain't gonna lie. He was like somebody I never fought before, so we did a lot of things different. You know what I'm saying? We got different opponents. All my sparring partners was tall. All my sparring partners, I'm usually fighting people my height or a little shorter, so we switched up a lot this fight. All my sparring partners was tall. We was basically just trying to get somebody that can mimic his exact style. And you don't really know how it is until you get in there. So, but we did a couple things different, and it helped us. It ain't hurt us in no way. It helped us.
No, definitely. We talk about this all the time here with everybody, trainers and stuff like that, where people think boxing is just two guys go in the ring and they just punch each other. It's more strategic than that. We talk about paths, we talk about preparation, finding guys that match and mimic the opponent you're fighting, so you got some type of preparation and going to the fight. Your camp tends to do a really good job at it, and the results show of you guys constantly getting wins and bringing titles home.
Yeah, you just gotta. That's why when people be asking me, people be asking me, do I watch my opponents? You know what I'm saying? I don't. Personally, I don't watch my opponents, but I'm not gonna be the one telling myself what to do anyway. So what I got to watch it for? You know what I'm saying? So I let my team, my dad watch it, Bozy watch it, and I let them.
The phone call, but yeah, he's not the first person to say that. A lot of people say they don't watch their opponent; they let the trainers do it. Sully, that's not the first time I've heard that.
Yeah.
There you go, L's back.
Yeah. How was that preparation, L? Like for his last opponent, I know, Ty, he doesn't do the game work beforehand. Was that any difference? Being that you had a big height disadvantage. How was it going to this last fight for you?
I mean, it was really just, trying to, we knew we wasn't gonna get nobody exactly. I just wanted somebody that moved a lot because I knew this guy moved a lot. He jabbed a lot. He moved around a lot. You know what I mean? I watched him a couple times. You know what I mean? And it was like the same pattern. You know what I mean? He just moved a lot. And I knew once he found out, once he knew that Ty was a puncher, that he could punch. You know what I mean? That he was going to definitely do a lot of moving and holding. I even spoke with the ref before the fight, and I asked him, to make sure, to try to cut down on the holding. Yeah, I mean, because I knew he was going to do a lot of holding. So I mean, I got with him. I mean, I told him, which it ain't help. But I knew he was going to hold a lot and move a lot. I mean, so we did what we had to do. I mean, but the main thing was once I seen that reach and I knew Ty was going to out jab him because that's what we took away, and that was his best attribute. I mean, his jab and moving. I mean, he moved good off the jab. And that's what he do good. I mean? So I knew once we I knew we was gonna out jab him, then I knew that was it.
Yeah,
Yep.
it definitely showed. It definitely showed you guys. the game plan was there, and Todd definitely went in there and did his thing. And like you said, Blake, catching him in that third round, he dropped him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was going to get up. Honestly, I didn't think he was going to get up. Not too many people get up at the time.
Yeah, right. Once you check that
he
chin.
definitely took his time. He was a vet. You know what I mean? He knew what he was doing. You know what I mean? He did what he's supposed to do. You know what I mean? After he dropped him, he took his time. He ain't just jump up. You know, he took his time, and you know, he did what he's supposed to do. You know what I mean? He took that time, and you know, and he got himself together, and then he tied and moved, and then Ty had him hurt again. You know, but then you know Ty went for the kill. You know what I mean? That's what it was. He went for the kill, and you know he got overexcited. You know what I mean? You know, trying to get him out of there. You know, then he turned around and he caught him again. He hurt him again in the fifth.
Mm-hmm.
He hurt him again in the fifth. Ty hurt him again in the fifth with a right hand. And he did the same thing. You know, he did a lot of tying and holding. You know what I mean? So, you know, he definitely was a survivor. I knew he was gonna fight to survive anyway, you know, once he felt that power. I already knew that.
No, definitely that was it was. I did too. Once he went down, I thought that was it for sure. But yeah, I guess he took the whole count and took his time because he knew he was going to be in for a fight. Pretty much, I think we were talking pre-fight with one of the guys who they said he was going to run around the ring a lot, and pretty much he did until he felt like he was behind in points, and then they had to exchange blows with Ty. But obviously, he was too far behind at that point. But the better man won the fight, of course, and Ty came home with the belt.
Got the job done.
Yeah, so I'm looking right now. I'm looking at this, you know, moving on, of course. Looking forward to the next fight. And I'm looking at this you know, this ranking now. Now that Ty has the WBA, what's that, North Continental Championship? That's big right there. But looking at these rankings.
What you got?
See all these names in front of you, Ty. Do you? I guess you know. Yeah, I'm looking at the list. You know, it's like me personally. I don't see too many people on this list in front of you that you can't go through. We got the champion, of course, the WBA World Champion, of course, is Rolly Romero.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he had a big victory against Ryan Garcia, early in the year. I think that catapulted him right back in the mix because his career was
Rolly, Devin, Mario. I don't know who in the IBF. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get them going. It's time to get the ball rolling. It's time to see these guys. All of them. They right there. They right there in front of me.
What do you feel, Lars? What you feel about that? I mean, you see any name? I'm looking at the names in front of Ty. I don't see any names that jumps out to me that would give Ty a big problem. It's a
question is always, Sooly, will they fight him?
Yeah.
It's always the question in boxing.
Yeah, that's the thing about a lot of them. They always want to talk about the risk versus reward. A lot of them ain't ready for the risk.
And the one thing about Ty too, I would say this: looking at these names, I would call Ty the dark horse because a lot of these guys, I'm pretty sure, don't know too much about Ty, unless they do their real homework. And of course, we got your stablemate that Jack. Jack is up there, ranked number 7 right now in the WBA. Conor Benn is at number. Yeah, Jack is at 7. Conor Benn is up at number 6. Ryan Garcia, number 5. Pat McCormick, number 4. Raul Correll, number 3. Stanley Onis, number 2. And there's a name, Chakram Gaisov is
Oh,
number
Guy
one.
is off. Guy is off.
Gaisov. Yeah, Gaisov. He's number one. None of those names kind of stick out to me.
None of them to
Any of
me
those
either.
names scare you? Any of those names scare you, Tom?
Hey, you gonna ask that
I
man
ain't
that?
even. I don't even know half of them. I don't even know more than half the list you just named.
He was at Guyasov was there when Boots fought Stanionis. He was the fight right before that. Guyasov.
Yeah.
Well, I think a couple of those guys you may have seen. Not that you were paying them attention, you're focusing on your fight, but I'm with Sooly on that one. I really don't foresee a problem with anybody on that list who you planning to fight if they'll fight you.
Mm-hmm. If they
Whenever
fight, that's the big.
Whenever they want to get it done, I'm ready.
I mean, as a boxer, I'll ask a question. Like, doesn't it get like frustrating that you're ready to fight certain fights and then people dance around in circles all the time to try to get? Feels like you got to jump through flaming hoops and do all this stuff just to get the fights that you need to get the fight to get where you need to be. Doesn't it get frustrating?
For sure. You know what I mean? And boxing is I don't want to say it's just like this, but it's
Freaking up on this.
Yeah, he's getting out the car. Yeah, like to me, that would frustrate the hell out of me, man. If they trying to get your fights going, it just seems like everybody just does too much to not do anything. Like, for example, like when Boots went in the ring to face Ortiz, and then he just gonna dance around questions and do all this stuff, talking about your dream fight is fighting Earl Spence and stuff like that. I'm just like, just gets frustrating.
How was that, Lawrence? Trying to get these fights set up.
Man, right now, I mean, we want all them jokers, man. I mean, WBA, WBC, WBO. Dev just won. We want Dev. We want all them dudes, man. I mean, we ain't playing with these jokers, man. I don't care. We don't care who rank where, however they do. They put them in front of us. Yeah, I mean, and we come right at them, man. I mean, it is what it is. We want everybody that's above us. You know what I mean? And wherever it is. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, that's what we want, man. Whatever it takes. You know what I mean? We gonna shake and move and do what we need to do, man. We definitely ain't playing no games with these jokers, man, because these guys play a lot of games. And they're like you said, a lot of politics. You know what I mean? But we definitely ain't for the games, man. You know what I mean? We ain't for the games. You know what I mean? So, whatever it is, that's what we doing, man. We on whatever they on. You know what I mean? So however it go, you know what I mean? Whether they from the UK to the wherever they from, Mexico, wherever they from, man. Whatever we doing, man. We trying to get whatever we gotta get, man. You know what I mean? We trying to make all statements next year. You know what I mean? Like you said before, you know what I mean? That welterweight, he coming to take over that welterweight, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And ain't playing no games. You know what I mean? Ain't like you said, ain't no threats in there. You know what I mean? Ain't no threats in there. So we coming at whoever, you know what I mean? Ryan Gardner, whoever, man. You know what I mean? Not Conor, Benn, he coming back at 47, whatever, man. Whatever, however, whoever. You know what I mean? All them guys, and we ain't playing no politics and playing a talking game and trying to, doing that shit that Brian Norman and them was doing, trying to hype motherfuckers up to get where they need to be. We ain't doing none of that. You know what I mean? We just want to fight. Yeah, we ain't trying to go out there talking dirty to everybody and trying to get fame off somebody's name and all that bullshit. You know what I mean? We ain't doing none of that. You know what I mean? We just want to fight. That's the game. That's the name of the game. You know what I mean? We just want to fight. So whoever they got, whoever they line up, whoever they put us in front of, that's what we want.
Yeah, I wish everybody had that same mentality, but unfortunately, it doesn't work that way.
And that's what the game missing. That's what the game missing, man. These guys play a lot of games. You know what I mean? They play a lot of games. You know what I mean? The promoters doing too much. And that's what it be. That's what's fucking the game up. It ain't the fighters, really. It's the promoters. They playing all the games because they ain't never getting in there to fight. You know what I mean? They talk about that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let them fight. You know what I mean? Line it up, man. Line it up. All that trying to pit like that. You know what I mean? WBC, they got all Latinos lined up on their side. You know what I mean? This belt they got all this sign up over here. They got this line. Man, let people fight, man. You know what I mean? Stop playing games and go ahead and let them fight, man. All these suits and all these dudes with the suits, man, they sitting around. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Playing with the pocketbooks and the pencil on a piece of paper. Man, let these dudes fight, man. Line it up and fight, man. Get the people what they want. Stop playing.
There you go. There you go. And
You know what I
Todd
mean?
mentioned
Stop playing.
Todd mentioned the IBF welterweight champion, of course. Haney just won that from Norman Jr. Then
Haney won the
got
WBO. Haney won
yeah,
the WBO. Yeah, that IBF joint. You know, they ain't never got nobody ranked number 1 on there. I mean, we want that too. We go after that. You know what I mean? You know, we go after that.
yeah.
A lot of people don't want to mess with that because they got, you know, they say the sanctioning fees is real high, and then you know that 10-pound weight allowance. So a lot of people stay away from that joint. They got a lot of stuff with them, but yeah, I mean, we want whatever, man. Whatever we can get, we going after it. You know what I mean? We ain't playing no games. I mean, you know, ain't nobody got time to play no games, man. We want to get these belts and unify them. That's all we want to do. We want to get, you know what I mean, get these dudes, fight them, get the belts, and unify them. That's all we want to do, man.
Well
Ain't nobody
said.
trying to be sitting around waiting and doing this. We want to, you know what I mean, 147, get these belts, unify them, go to 54, get the belts, unify them, go to 60, get the belts. That's what we going to do, man. That's what we on.
Yeah. What you reading there, Sooly? You looking at the rankings?
Yeah, just looking at the rankings, IBF, the rankings. You know, no names pop out as a threat. Lewis Crocker, champion. Liam Parrow, number 2, ranked number 2. Like you said, Lawrence, they don't even have a number 1 rated, you know, someone in that number 1 spot.
Yeah.
Patty Donovan, Ricardo Rodriguez. I mean, the names, you know, the names. Nobody jump out. So
yeah, I mean, listen, we on any and everything, man. I mean, we ain't. I'm serious, man. I promise you, we don't care what name they pull out they hat. You know what I mean? We don't care what name they pull out they hat. Let's have it.
Yeah, no doubt.
As long as it makes sense, be on it.
you like to hear that? I like to hear that, man. I like to hear. Just give me anybody. You know what I mean? This put them up. You know, give me anybody.
I just wish it was just that simple.
I know.
Like El said, he said it best, man. I could see the frustration on his face. They probably called multiple people. Will they get a call back? Will they answer? It's like we play this ringamarole with just getting the damn fight going now. It's just crazy. Like, let these boys fight. This is what we came to see. Line it up, get the date, get the location, and let's move forward and get these fights going. People ain't got time to be. You ain't got. One thing you don't get back is time, and you go sit around waiting for fights and all this nonsense. It's just crazy, man. Just line these boys up and get it going. Yeah, I know Devin just won. Let him enjoy his dub. It's a big win over Norman. Not sure what the future holds for Norman now, you know, after that loss. Well, of course, you know, Devin's career, we talk off there. Devin's career is now in the upward position, much like Rolly was. And you know, and these guys are title, like holding titles and keeping everything going forward. Oh, Ty's back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a big win for Devin.
Mm-hmm.
You know, keeps his record undefeated. Now he's the champion. I think third. This is a three-weight champion now. So that's impressive. That's impressive.
School, right? Scooter.
No, we talk about Devin Haney.
To my Haney after the win, talking about where
After the win, after his
careers were going. Yeah, where the careers were going. Then you come back, you get that first win on that was that Rolly Romero, and
Yeah.
getting that win on that card, and then getting this big win against Norman. So, I mean, what did you think about that fight? Talking about Norman Haney. Todd jumped out, but I mean, we were waiting for that fight for a long time, Sooly.
Yeah. I mean, I was waiting, and I predicted, of course, that I thought that Haney was going to win. I had to throw that in there, that. I thought that Haney was going to win. He just outboxed him. You know what I mean? Dropped him early in the fight.
Never recovered.
And never recovered. And we seen the one-dimensional Brian Norman Jr. So, it showed. We seen the power, of course. This previous fight over in Japan.
Yeah.
We seen the power. I think everybody knew he had power, but I think everybody who had Haney, who predicted Haney was going to win, everybody pretty much said the same thing. They thought he was going to outbox him, and he did. He definitely outboxed Norman Jr. And like you said, it's interesting where his career is going to go now. I mean, as the saying goes, it's hard to train an old dog new tricks.
They're gonna have to.
See.
They got to figure out a way because now they're in
Y'all
that.
hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
This junkie, every time somebody call me, it takes me like 5 minutes to get back in.
Yeah, them calls will knock you out. You're important.
Yeah, you're an important guy. Yeah, them phone calls will knock you out. Yeah, we was talking about what you thought about the Norman Haney fight. Did it turn out what you thought? What'd you think?
I think Haney did what he was supposed to do. I think it was the one thing that did surprise me. I thought Norman was going to put up a little more of a fight.
Mm-hmm.
But it seemed like it seemed like he was in it. But once he got dropped, it seemed like a little confidence left. You know what I mean? And it could happen, man. I guess that's what happened with him. But it was surprising. It was more easier for Devin than I thought it was going to be. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But at the same time, it wasn't a surprise for me because if you're going off of accomplishments, Haney is one of the most, accomplished boxers in the game right now, as far as what he did. So, he is levels. That was the first time Norman been on a stage that big, I'll say. You know what I mean? And, I do feel like Devin been there multiple times. So I feel like it was a comfort level. That it was definitely a difference in the comfort level.
Yeah. Definitely. I agree.
It was a great fight, though. Entertaining for boxing. I enjoyed it.
It was a skill level. I mean, I knew from the rip. We said it. Me, Bo, we said it.
And I ain't gonna lie.
I
really want to fight Devin. Devin. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, we knew
that.
Yeah. We knew it was gonna happen with that Devin and you know what I mean? Because you did the same thing to Brian Norman at the gym when he came down to spar. You know what I mean? He can't get around. As long as you move any kind of movement, he can't deal with. You see, he start getting nervous and frustrated, start trying to do that jump left hook, and he ain't even know how to set it up. You know what I mean? But the bottom line is, like I said, we definitely want Dev. You know what I mean? He definitely got the style to beat me, for sure.
Yeah, man. And Dev ain't been one to known to turn down fights, so I don't want to be hearing too much. You know what I mean? Dev one of the ones that known to get the fight done. So when it's time, hopefully we get it done quick, faster than a hurry.
He wanted us out the camp. He wanted you out the camp for this fight. He called you to go out the camp, but we turned it down. There wasn't no need to do that. We knew there wasn't no need to do that because I knew he was going to win, and I know he food. You know what I mean? We want that. So you know what I mean? That wouldn't have made no sense.
So you said Haney gave y'all a call for the camp?
Yeah, he wanted us to come out for the camp. You know what I mean? But that ain't make sense. We wasn't gonna go out there, you know what I mean, for that. We wanted, you know what I mean? We knew
If I'm not mistaken,
I knew he was gonna win.
it's like the third time he called for me. Maybe the second.
Yeah.
I know he wanted me for the Ryan fight too.
Yeah, but it wasn't no
I can't
need.
think of what
You know
other
what I mean?
fight, but
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about potential fighters in the future asking
you talking
you to
about
come in and
opponents?
spar? Yeah,
Yeah.
do you, how do you feel about that? Is this something that you like
we're not
doing,
gonna do no.
or
We ain't doing no test run. You know what I mean? We ain't doing no test
Yeah.
runs. If you want to get it, let's get it in.
There
These
you
dudes,
go.
that's what a lot of these dudes try to do. These dudes be trying to get people down for the camp and see what they like in the gym first. No, go ahead, jump in the water.
And that's what they do. That's why they go around. A lot of them guys, they go around. That's why they be having videos and I sparred this person. This sparring and fighting is different anyway. You know what I mean? That's first of all. You know what I mean? But my thing is, we don't even want to let you know what's going on. You know what I mean? That's why even when they used to come down to the gym, you know what I mean? When they came down to the gym, I never let him spar anybody that was, in our class or, along that route. You know what I mean? Because it ain't make no sense. We ain't need to. You know what I mean? But, the only reason why he did spar Norman when he came down, because Norman ain't want to spar Boots no more because Boots stopped him twice. You know what I mean? So he ain't want to spar Boots no more. So when he came down, they sparred another kid, and he got over on the kid. So it wasn't, he ain't want to spar, wasn't nobody else spar. So Ty said, I spar. So we sparred him, you know what I mean? And, did what we did, you know what I mean? And that was that. You know what I mean? And he said he was coming back, but he never came back. So like a lot of them dudes, when them dudes come down, you know what I mean? It don't make no sense. You know what I mean? Rodriguez, you know what I mean? He came down, you know what I mean, and sparred, you know what I mean? But, again,
Who that?
you know what I mean? We knew he ranked number 10. He beat the bull from MVP. Hammer Hands, they call him something like that. Jesse Rodriguez, something like that.
Gotcha.
I mean, yeah,
You said he came down to the gym?
Yeah, he came down, and he won some but he ended up sparring Silverback. Silverback stopped him in like 3 rounds. You know what I mean? But he ended up fighting on MVP, and he ended up beating Jake Paul boy that he signed that trained with Bomac and them, and he took his belt. Well, he won a little belt. He ranked number 10 actually in the WBA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he got that Continental joint right up under you. Yeah, I mean, so and so I mean, and that's what it was. I mean, but he came down, but I mean, it wasn't no work. I mean, like I said, I even told him, I mean, we line him up. We won all of them, man. I mean, these dudes, they come down because they hear the name, so they want to come because they don't know who he is. So they come down, they hear it. I mean, so now they come down and want to do a test, like you said, do a test drive. No, we ain't doing that. Get us in the ring, sign a fight. That's all we want to do. We want to fight. We ain't got time to be sparring and y'all want to come down there and see who this kid is. And no, we ain't doing that. You know what I mean? Just sign a fight. That's all we want to do. We want to fight. Make it worth something.
That's interesting. Yeah, a lot of guys do spar around. Yeah, they try to get some intel and get some video on you, so they have some type of a leverage. I'm with y'all on that.
So we ain't doing that.
It's
we
like
want to fight. It's the fight game, not the sparring game. Yeah, I mean, that's what this is.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I agree.
I wouldn't take no parts of that, man.
Well, especially if you believe you got a chance of fighting him, why would you want to give free intel? That's bad. That's bad business.
Yeah. A lot of these dudes be doing that, and it can work both ways. It's crazy because we ain't even gonna say it could work one way. It can work both ways. One of them will get over on you. It can work in a way where they'll get over on you, and they might want to fight you because they know they dead. Or you might spar and get over on them. Now you done counted yourself out because they know what you want to do. You know what I mean? They don't want to see you with them 8 ounces. So it be working both ways. It could get you some fights, and it could get you out of some fights.
Yeah, that's true. Your dad muted his mic. I see him talking. I think you muted your mic, El. But yeah, I mean, it's a real possibility that could happen.
Look at me trying to see where he at.
Not me. Hell, you there?
Yeah, I think you muted.
He probably got exited out and then come back.
Yeah, he muted his mic. He's there. I see the mic. It's got the slash through it. Yeah.
Am I on yet?
There you go. There it is.
Yeah. I mean, them jokers, man. We want to fight, man. I mean, that's the fight game. We need to, like Dev said, and I respect Dev, because they he do what he need to do. Like he said, he'll fight anybody. You know what I mean? That's why we need him to fight us. You know what I mean?
I like how he said that.
Yeah, he got a lot of heart. You know what I mean? Dev, he do what he do.
Don't stop fighting.
Yeah.
Don't stop fighting people now. Go ahead, keep the ball rolling.
Yeah. I mean, let's keep it going. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, they was talking all that crazy shit. Yeah, I mean, in the beginning, a lot of them was talking crazy.
Right.
When they see what it was. Yeah, I mean, they ain't figured it. They figured once Boost moved out, they start talking shit, coming at him. You know what I mean, doing all that shit because he done did what he needed to do. You know what I mean? So they thought it was gonna be sweet, but they ain't know little bro was coming right behind. They ain't never understand it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now they got a problem to deal with. You know what I mean? So whatever big bro ain't got, you know what I mean, we taking all that slack. So you know what I mean, whatever they wanted to do, all that they wanted to do, that they was talking, we on that. Let's do it.
There you go.
Let's do it.
Well,
we ain't going nowhere. We gonna be there. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. Yeah, we ain't going nowhere. We gonna be there. We gonna be there. You know what I mean? We definitely gonna be there.
I tell you, man, I'm hey man.
Yeah, back to 147. Let's do it. You know what I mean? You said Dev ain't gonna engage. Nigga, we gonna engage. Let's have it. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Do you feel like it's a strong possibility Dev might give you guys a shot?
I mean,
he ain't gonna have no choice.
Again, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's all,
I like that.
It's all politics.
He ain't gonna have no choice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what
I mean, it ain't gonna do nothing but get worse.
Yeah, 2-3 more fights.
It ain't gonna do nothing but get worse.
We must gonna be the mandatory, so he's gonna have to
2-3 more fights. It's gonna be over.
Yeah, he will be. Yeah, he'll be back in the corner pretty much at that point. And the pressure will be on him.
Yeah, either fight or get them belts up. Either or. So.
Whichever one he want to do, I'm cool with it.
What he's saying, Philly? Get down or lay down?
What you do? You know what I mean?
However it's going.
Yeah. I mean, Conor Benn, we like that. We like that.
That would be a good one.
He needs something. I mean, he coming back to 147. He needs something to come back to 147 too. Yeah, I mean, but I mean, I know he gonna try to. He want to sit around and wait on what's these jokers? He want to sit around and wait on Barrios and Ryan Garcia and all that. These dudes they want to play these games, man. Let's
still
fight.
Shaking his head.
Let's fight.
Barrios.
Yeah, let's fight.
Barrios been running.
And that's only because these guys they sitting around. Yeah, and they doing that kind of shit. You know what I mean? So they feel like I guess WBC they feel like they done saved Barrios 1,000 times. You know what I mean? They done saved him 1,000 times. So now they want to go ahead and now they want to go ahead and put this ball. You know what I mean? They want to pass it over to another because they know Ryan gonna beat him. So now they want to pass it over to another Mexican fighter.
Yep, setting it up.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So they can keep it in their house. And then they're gonna pick Curiel, and they're gonna put all the rest of the Mexican fighters in number 1, number 2.
You know what's crazy?
Put all of them in line, and then they're gonna try to duck everybody else.
You know what's crazy, Dad? The way you just said it, I don't know, Pep. I don't think it's gonna be that easy for Ryan.
You talking about Barrios?
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
It might not be, but
if it's the Ryan that we just seen a couple early this year,
against Rolly, yeah. I'm trying to figure out how. I'm trying to figure out
You gonna hurt your head trying to figure it out.
how Ryan just lose to Rolly, how he lose to
get a
Rolly,
champion.
sit
and then
out,
get a shot right back.
and then turn around and come right back and get a championship fight. I mean, now you tell me that ain't politics. That's all bullshit, man.
Didn't I just say at the
Motherfuckers
beginning
ain't even got to work now.
You
They
said
ain't got to do nothing.
It really be who you know and what you know. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
It's crazy though.
So
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, and everybody sit around and watch this shit, man.
Yeah. No, forget that. He lost that fight, and then the fight before that, he gets suspended.
Suspended. Yep, you were suspended.
He gets suspended.
we done forgot about that.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you get a world title after those two things?
Yeah, I'm good. Okay.
And just sit back and just ain't got to do nothing. That's crazy, man.
He said he about
Out
to
a year.
I don't know, man.
You sit out a year for being suspended, then you come back, then you lose, then he gonna give you another title fight on top of that.
And then you get another title fight to which one of the highest joints, the WBC.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, he
That's
should have
crazy.
came back. We should have.
I mean, you
We should
know,
have been the fight he came
again,
back to.
that's why I say it's a circus, man.
Always.
These guys, they turn this boxing thing to a circus, man. That's why I said all we just want to fight, man. We don't want to talk. We don't want to do. We just want to fight.
Yeah, it's bad. It's getting. Well, I ain't gonna say getting. It is bad. It's there already.
Yeah. We'll see though. We'll see what happens, man.
To the point. Yeah.
We'll see what happens, man.
Like I said, man, we on it, man.
And the good thing, you all are in a great position now. Got the WBA North Continental Championship, so you got that on your waist now. So that puts you right up there with those fights, man. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it. I'm definitely looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, man, we just want to fight, man. We ain't playing no games. We don't want to be caught up in the politics. We want to fight, man. You know what I mean? And, you know, we want to make all statements, man. We want to make all statements. Whatever we need to do, you know what I mean? Whether we need to fight, like I said, whether we need to fight the Gillisars or the whoever them dudes that's ranked, you know what I mean, above us, all in the top, wherever, 5, 4, whatever them dudes is, man. You know what I mean? You know, we ready. You know what I mean? We ready. We'll take a couple of them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then go for the gusto, man.
There you go.
Yeah, guy is soft. Yeah, definitely. I don't see a problem with that. Like I said, it's not meant. There's not pretty much anybody on that list I think the camp should have a problem with. It's just getting the opportunity.
Well, that's all it is.
Sooly, what you got? I know you always got something.
Well,
we
like
ready.
you said, me and Blake, we're gonna, and like I was talking to you, Lawrence, about that WBA convention. We'll be there next month.
Yeah.
God willing, man. And like I said, if you guys can make it, man, great. If you guys can't make it, I'm definitely gonna get on the blowhorn down there and scream your name. And definitely because you need the opportunity.
Yeah.
The opportunity is there. You should get those opportunities for those big fights, man. So.
Yeah, I think it would be important if you guys got there, especially what we're talking about, so they can see you. If you guys can make it, I'm down here already. I'm in Florida.
Yeah. So
okay.
Definitely, man. That's definitely a thing.
We definitely gonna try to make it. We definitely gonna try to get out there, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, if we don't get a call, because that's when we waiting on a call. So if we don't get a call for something in January and we got the time availability, we definitely gonna step out.
So
we definitely gonna pop out, man. Because we trying to get back. We trying to do something. We trying to get back in January. Yeah, you know I mean, we just wait for a call, man. We trying to line, you know what I mean, see if we can get something lined up, man, so we can shake and bake. You know what I mean, and do what we need to do, man.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean,
We're
we
here
want to
for
start
it.
the new year off right, man. We want to start the new year off right,
Yep.
and we want to go right at them, man.
We're definitely here for it,
Making all
man.
statements.
Yeah, we definitely gonna be following and
Yep.
keeping our eyes and ears open, man, watching and definitely following the journey, man. So it's it. Ty's personally, he one of my favorites, man. Definitely,
Yep.
definitely. And I'm looking forward to seeing him get that the big one. You know what I'm saying? He deserved it, man. He deserved the opportunity for it.
Mhm. Yeah, definitely. I always remember out of the fights when Ty fights, I just hear you screaming, "Get him, Ty! Get him, Ty!" I hear Sooly screaming that shit. It makes me laugh every time.
Definitely.
It's like the uncle in there. Get him, Ty!
Yeah, man. Definitely. I love seeing that. Listen, man. I love seeing that right hand come across.
Sue gonna hold us
Listen,
down, man. Sue been holding us down. Sue, good dude, man. He been holding us down.
I tell you this much, man. It ain't too many fighters that you see with a right hand in that division. I'm talking about strictly in that division.
Right.
That's going to just take you out.
I can't hear you.
That's heavyweight. That's heavyweight power, man.
Yep.
And not too many people going to stand up from taking a right hand from Tom. Man. So I'm here for it, man. Any last words?
Yeah, I was
Any
waiting for
last
Ty
words?
to get the last word, what they want to put out before we got out of here. But Ty, I'm sure his phone's blowing up. You know, champion now. It comes with the business.
Yeah.
So what you got for us, what you want everybody to know, man? What's the final word?
Man, I mean, the final word, man, is like I said, man. You know, just stay tuned, man. Tahmir the Don Small. We rank WBC. We just want to fight, man. We coming out. And we ready to do what we need to do, man. 147 welterweight division. Is on notice. And we ain't turning down nothing, man. Whatever we need. Whoever willing to step up, we want that. Whatever. Like I said, Conor, Benn coming down. Devin Haney, all them dudes, man. Ryan Garcia, however it go, man. In whatever order, it don't even matter. Let's have it, man. Let's have it. Let's get this opportunity. For real fighters to fight. And do what we need to do. That's all. We ain't trying to play the waiting game. We trying to do what we need to do, man. Let's make boxing better again.
If you go with Benn, you're gonna do the social media thing. Benn's a big shit talker on social media, so they're gonna go that route if you fight Benn.
Yeah. Benn do a lot of talking. He do a whole lot of talking. That's all he do is talk. That's all he do is talk. We got something for his ass too. He can talk all he want. He can talk all he want.
So put them gloves up.
We just waiting, man. We just waiting. 2026, man. All statements made, man. We coming for everything, man.
Yeah, well, you right at the doorstep.
We trying to stamp the books. And do what we need to do, man.
You said you waiting on a call. Can you say who you waiting on, or we can't drop that?
Man, I don't care. We waiting on anybody. We waiting. We hoping Ortiz. Ortiz pull his tail out his ass.
Man, don't get me started, Al.
So we hoping he do that because the day Spence officially retired, Spence done. Spence retired, so he can hang that shit up now. So ain't no running to Dallas, Texas Stadium and all that bullshit. Let's go ahead and fight. And I guess we do a matchroom versus Golden Boy. So whoever they got over there, line them up. We don't give a fuck. Ortiz, Boost deal with Ortiz. Whoever they got lined up in 147, let's have it, man. Line that shit up. Yeah, that goofball shit. That's the goofy shit. That's the goofy shit.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's the goofy shit.
Oh my God.
It's boxing, man.
I said,
Boxing.
what did he say?
He thought it was sweet until he thought it was he thought it was sweet to Boots. He thought it was sweet to Boots stepped in that motherfucking ring, and he see how big he was. That's probably the first time he stepped. He see how big that motherfucker was. He said, "Oh,
he was stuttering and everything."
I mean, this ain't 47, motherfucker. You should have tried at 47. Them 7 pounds make a big difference.
Yeah, he should have been took that fight.
he was stuttering and everything.
7 pounds make a big difference.
Oh my God!
He ain't even want to talk. He talking about no, y'all. What he say? Y'all was talking first. Your pop was talking, man. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit.
I'm here right now.
Nobody trying to hear that shit. That's it. The time is now. All that shit, man. All that shit, man. The time is now. Let's line all that shit up, man. Line it up. Time is now. Everybody, do what they need to do, man. Fuck that. It's a takeover. We ain't playing no. We right now we on the road. Ty got his joint. Jack just won his little joint. Andy get ready to win his joint. Boots got his joint. Scooter get ready to win another joint. Yeah. We on the road, man. We taking this shit over, man.
Mm-hmm.
We taking Philly take over. You know what I mean? I don't know what they talking about. Yeah, we on the Philly takeover. We ain't playing no games, man.
Yeah, so he tell James Tony that Philly taking over.
Philly taking over, man. Oh, fuck no.
Let me tell you that.
The dungeon work. Oh, we dungeon work. We coming hard, man.
And it's been like that for the last
man. We ain't playing no games, man. All dungeon work.
It's been like that for the last 2 years, Like the work that y'all put in.
Let's go.
The work that y'all put in at that gym.
It shows, man.
Like it shows, man.
Yeah. We ain't just talking about it. We doing it. We doing it. Man, Bo, we changing fighters. We making them, we doing what we need to do, man. We doing what we need to do, man.
I can foresee everybody. That'd be the spot to go to now. The work is there. It's just everybody just need to put it out there. It needs to be mainstream. Of course, you guys aren't on that mainstream hook as we talked before, but that'll be the place to go if you want to be a champion.
No,
them guys know. Them all those guys, they know.
We stamping it, man. We stamping it. We doing what we need to do,
what
man.
It is?
Like I said, we going, 130, 135, 147, 154. We doing all that shit, man. We doing all that. We doing all that. Y'all might as well hang all that shit up.
What are you saying, Sue?
Might as well hang all that shit up.
Yeah. Everybody outside of Philly, they recognize it, but they don't want to put it out there like that.
Right.
They don't want to give the credit where it should be at. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you can see it from the champions that come out of
lining up. Like they lining up.
Yeah.
Hardware everywhere.
Yeah. And Bo, let me tell you about Bo. Yeah. Bo should definitely get trainer of the year.
We doing what we need to do. Everybody in the rankings, everybody doing what they need to do, man.
Yeah.
All we need, all we need to do, come for us.
I'll keep screaming it. He should get trainer of the year. He should have got trainer of the year last year. But definitely he should get trainer of the year this year, man. So we'll see. We'll see, man.
Well, definitely, fellas. I appreciate you on. Same with Ty. Appreciate you guys coming on. We'll wrap it up. I know y'all got busy schedule. Y'all just got done putting in that work again. And we'll wrap it as we always do. I'm Blake. This is Sooly. This is L. Ty was here. We appreciate everybody jumping on, talking boxing, talking everything. And we'll see you guys again hopefully very soon.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate you. All right, y'all.
Yep.
All right, man. Good seeing you. Good talking to you, bro.
Yo, this is James Lights Out Tony, the one and only. You are tuning into Philly Fight World. You see me?